Welcome to the farm.
Yeah, but it's beautiful here. This
Thank
is great.
you.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is awesome. How many acres?
There's 75 that we farm.
Wow. So one thing that producer told me that, which is amazing, it's been in the family for over 300 years.
Yes, sir. This is part of the West Jersey, East Jersey land grant from William Penn. The Bud Brothers acquired thousands of acres, and this is what's left. This farm and my cousin's cranberry farm has been in the Bud family consistently since the 1600s.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing to have something go that far back.
Yeah. Some days I feel
Hero. So what do you guys have here at the farm?
We grow a variety of vegetable crops, all the native Jersey corn and tomatoes, peppers, and eggplant, zucchini. This, and then in the fall we do collards, kale, mustard, turnips. Pick your own. We also do hay and straw. We have some chicken, so it's nice. And then the country kitchen, that's a big item here. And my wife and
Okay.
Robin run that.
What's the country kitchen? Is that like a diner, a restaurant,
It's all
or is
takeout.
that just it's all
Yeah, it's all
takeout?
takeout.
Oh, okay. I'm sure. No, 'cause I see all this stuff they have over there. I want to be grabbing some stuff on the way out. Looks
Sure,
awesome.
absolutely. I don't know if you had an opportunity to get into the food that was here tonight. That all came from the country kitchen.
Oh, really? Yeah, it was good. It was good. It was very good. So, but no, this is amazing. It was the first time I've been here. I know my producer came up beforehand, and when I found out that Bill was coming here, and a couple people invited us to come up to do the podcast, that's when I reached out to you, and couldn't have been nicer to say, hey, I'm sure we'll give you a spot to set up. I mean, it was amazing. It was great.
Absolutely. We'd love to open up the farm to everybody that has a good cause, and this is absolutely a good cause. I mean, New Jersey red.
That's what we're trying. Yeah, well, hey, we're famous for the tomatoes, right?
Absolutely.
So we got to make New Jersey red.
Absolutely.
So I think Bill's the one to do it as well.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
Wow. He's definitely one of us. That's nice. He enjoyed his ride in on the tractor.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big green John Deere. Beautiful.
And lucky my son wasn't here. He would have been trying to climb up on it.
That's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. And the 92.1, I was really impressed years ago. I used to listen to that. It was out of Island, and it would come in. But in kind of intermittent, certain hours a day, I could get it. I listened to music probably 25 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, it's still playing the same music.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah. And I saw the sermons on Sunday. That was enjoyable. Very nice.
Yeah, it's an older radio station, but I mean, it has a lot of listeners. And how I got to know it actually when I was running for Congress. Rick Trader he had a radio show, and he has AUN TV network contacted me, and he said, well, you're running. He said, I would like to have a radio host and a guest host. And I said, I've never been on the radio before. And I said, I never ran for office before either, so why not? So my wife told me, she said, well, just do it. I'm like, no problem, sure. So we got on, and we had a great show, and then Rick moved on, and then to Pete Sykes, who's running for assembly right now. He's actually my co-host on the radio show. But it's all part of America's Pulse Network that we have going on here.
Fantastic. Yeah, your producer introduced me to that this Saturday. So it's like, wow, this is pretty incredible.
Yeah, we have other podcasters still going. We have Alexander Levine Live. We have the Conservative Quarter with Seth Eisenberg. So we're a growing network. We're taking on podcasters from different states.
Yeah, it's nice to see honesty, and professionalism. No name calling.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's about. It's about honesty. No one's getting the truth anymore with mainstream media. They're not. And the podcasts are the way to go, because I can get on here and say whatever I want. You can believe it or not, but I always tell people, I said, you don't have to believe me. I said, here's the information. You look it up yourself.